Okay, and here we are at the reviewing area, and here's the box set here. So now, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna open up the box, and we're only gonna take out Mixmaster here, and leave the rest in the box.
Yeah, we're going to try our best to leave the rest in the box. Be careful of the knife; it's very sharp.
Yes.
So please don't cut your finger.
Yeah.
You want to check the other side? Do you need to cut the other side?
I only got one side open.
Okay. So, we're just going to take out Mixmaster for right now. If we can, we do not know what's all in this box. So we just got to kind of feel our way through it, all the way around it. And, oh, okay, I just need to drop that. Anyway, okay. So come with the sleeve. And that looks like oh, there's all of the parts. There's all of the parts right there.
And, oh, yeah, here's stickers, and yes, there is the red decoder.
Now, I don't know if we're going to be putting stickers on these. I don't know.
I don't...
You don't think so?
I was about to say, I don't think.
Okay.
So.
That works for me.
But it does have the red decoder, and it does have these heat signatures where, you know, where you rub these and it reveals what faction it is, and it, either Autobot or Decepticon, but these of course reveal the Decepticon symbols, because these are the Decepticons that form the Devastator here.
Now, when you bought these in the 1980s, the rub symbols were already on the figures themselves. You did not have to put them on. They were already on from the manufacturer. So I don't know. Oh.
And here's the figures here.
Yep, that's
which come in this styrofoam.
Yes.
And of course we're going to take out Mixmaster. And
look on the back. Do they have little holes where you can put them out?
Oh, yes. Okay. On the back, they do have holes here, so you can push them out of the styrofoam a lot easier, hopefully. There we go.
Yay, we freed them. Okay, now.
And the rest we're going to leave in here.
Right, the rest we're going to leave in here.
Except?
I
do want to take out this baggie of the instructions and the stickers, because I got to get this red decoder thing out.
Okay.
Because I want to bring back the box.
So you need my knife? Or do you have it?
I will try and... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I am going to have to scooch the camera up, so...
Okay.
And I am, of course, going to open up the bag of the combiner parts and the weapons after I do this first.
Okay.
So here is the red decoder thing, and I do want the box back.
Okay. Alright, he's going to bring back the box. Now, Colton, before you do that, do you know why that little tab right there with the Decepticon symbol is? Right next to the box?
Oh, yeah. This tab, right?
Yes.
That is from... At the time where you can cut these out and put them in your mailbox for...
They were mail-away points. At the time, they had a pamphlet where you can get specialized Autobots or Decepticons, such as Reflector, and other Decepticons, and other Autobots.
Like the Omnibots?
Correct, like the Omnibots. So this way you would gather up these points and send them in, and then they would give you a transformer, and it would come in the mail. But you had to have so many points for each one of them. So it's more or less like a proof of purchase kind of deal, showing that you did buy this, and these were the Autobot or Decepticon points. So this way you can purchase your own specialized Decepticon or Autobots through the mail-away only, that the retail stores were not selling at the time.
But let's go ahead and try this out. Okay, I'm not seeing none of the line here on here.
No.
For the package here.
For the tech specs, as far as Devastator, yeah, that's really...
Yeah. I guess
they should have made it darker. They didn't.
Or I guess they just like decided to not show the text line thing.
Yeah, it's, I can expect, you know, things change over time. Anyway, can anybody explain to me why there's 2 Grimlocks on the back of this first artwork? I don't know. I don't see any more doubles, but there was 2 Grimlocks. I don't know. You know, it's just kind of weird. But that was the true box art.
But what I was gonna say is,
okay.
That this only, well, sometimes that this works and other times it doesn't.
I guess.
For what you remember.
It just, no, it would work on the G1 boxes. It was a different print.
I think this is like a new reissue.
It could be.
Or maybe that Walmart. I think this is like the Walmart exclusive G1 Devastator. I don't know.
So anyway.
But with that out of the way, we are going to take a look at Mixmaster. But first I gotta get his correct accessory, like his gun.
All right.
Or
go ahead, I'll talk to him. So anyway,
I also need to get the instructions out.
So this was the first Constructicon I had, and I remember getting him and looking at him, and it just, the way he transformed was way different. And I'm thinking, why are they smaller compared to the other Transformers? But I did not understand at the time that this was a combiner that I was looking at, until we got some other Constructicons that formed Devastator. But this was the original first Constructicon I got. And I just thought it was crazy, you know, Mixmaster, okay? Until I saw the cartoon and I was like, this guy's crazy. I said, he is a chemist and a fabricator, but he's crazy at the same time. I like him. I said, that makes sense to me, and it might not make sense to nobody else, but it made perfect sense to me. Have an evil genius fabricator. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like Shockwave, you know. Except for this guy, his allegiance and his team was strictly the Constructicons. He wouldn't work with anybody else, just his brothers of the Constructicons. So, so I kind of thought the way he looked with his face kind of resembled the Decepticon symbol. And sometimes when I looked at him, I was like, is this where they got the symbol for Decepticons from? I said, I don't think so, but I don't know for sure. At the time, this was my thought. Maybe I was just reading too far into it. But, you know, once you see his face, it kind of looks like the Decepticon symbol. That was just my opinion. But these guys were awesome at the same time, and they were funny at the same time, and they were like a bunch of brothers, and the craziness of them. And each one of them had a different set skill that they brought to the table that each one of them could do, but it took them all to make very powerful and devastating weapons or technology, or even making something out of material. Each one of them had their own thing. And these guys were very, very devastating in Transformers the movie, but they were also a good bit of comic relief too. Yes? Oh, I see. Oh, hey, well, there you go. That could be.
I got his gun.
We found it. He got his gun.
And right now I'm trying to find
Yes.
other things that he can do. Here's...
That's the weapon that he comes with as far as Devastator. Now, when you got these guys in the store in their individual packs, each one of them had a separate part to Devastator, or a part of Devastator that they came with. Besides their guns, it should be this one right here. That one right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So each...
And just to show you that these things, that there are some weapons that do come on these sprue sheets here, and that this here is definitely for him. This one with the two guns here attached to this pole here is meant for him. And there's this little gun here, which is meant for him.
Yes. Both.
Well, nowhere in the instructions.
Yes. This is also meant for him too. Both of these.
We'll have to see what this does, because I know what this does. This one we'll have to see, because the instructions, from what I'm seeing, that doesn't really tell you about this. It tells you about this, but not this. But we're gonna have to take it out to see of what it can do. I know what it can do, but we'll have to see if it works, because I know this will definitely work on Mixmaster. And these drill things are for the combined mode, but you can still use it on the individual Constructicon members. So take that out and
See that? Yep.
and I also did make sure that I have the correct weapons for each component. And from what I saw in the instructions for this figure we're reviewing, I think I did get the correct weapons and accessories for Mixmaster here.
So, do you want my knife or just be careful? Be careful.
Yes, always be careful. There we go.
Turn, 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 yay!
And there we go. Okay. So I'm gonna move these weapons out of the way and adjust this light down
Now,
some.
as far as his robot mode now, you might see him sometime with his gun up here.
Yes.
Or back here.
Yeah. But I think that this hole is meant for that bigger gun. But before we get to the weapons and other things,
Okay.
let's take a quick look at the first component of the Constructicons, is vehicle mode here of Mixmaster. So here we have Mixmaster, and he is a
Concrete truck. He's a concrete mixer.
well, I was about to say cement mixing truck.
Yeah, well, that sounds good too. Yeah, that sounds more professional.
Because this is a cement mixer. And the drum here does spin around.
Yeah.
And like I said, from what y'all saw, that this set does come with some stickers if you want to apply them on these figures here. But I think without the stickers, they still do look cool. But sometimes that there is like some spots where you kind of have to put the stickers on. But here's the vehicle mode here of Mixmaster. And not much to it. Just a cool looking mixing truck. And does have some purple on the front windshields. And the side windows are, you could see, hollow out. And for some reason the front has a purple windshield piece, and I don't know why the sides are hollowed, but okay. But he does have some nice chrome on the front grille here. And this set does have some die-cast metal, right?
I do not know. I do not know.
From what I can feel, these are not die-cast. These are just chrome pieces of plastic. From what I can feel.
I do not know or remember if the original had die-cast in it. Y'all, it's been too many years ago. He brought up a good question. Did the original G1 Devastator from the 1980s, did it have any type of metal in it? I don't think so. But if I'm wrong, let me know. It's a very good question.
And the tires are plastic. They're not rubber.
Right. Yeah.
And here's the bottom. visible head syndrome. And he does roll really well. And that's it. Not much to it.
Yeah.
And like you saw, he does come with some weapons that you can store on him in the vehicle mode. Which y'all have saw. He does come with this little gun here, which is for Mixmaster here. All of the separate component Constructicons come with their own little guns. Like this one is meant for him. But the combiner parts for each component, you can attach them on these components when they're not fully combined. So for the gun, you can attach it on this little port here.
You might have to push it in hard some.
We kind of have to
That's good.
push it in a little hard.
Yeah.
And I think you can attach it on the...
I'm not sure.
Well, yeah. I guess...
Do that too.
I guess you can do that. And he does come with... Well, it is supposed to be for the combined mode, but you can use it for him. But this is the gun for the combined mode of Devastator here. That you can attach it on... I think this part... Yep. Either that or this hole on the back.
So you can have that gun, and this gun on top of the cab right there, and have his other gun back there.
On this port here.
So in other words, he could be well armed up.
Yeah.
Each one of these have like an attack mode to them. So Mixmaster, he's got the guns. He's got the craziness too. And am I looking at that right? Was that barrel a little bit bent? Yeah, it is. Well, that's alright. It's just going to have to be down. It's okay.
My dad was looking at the barrel of the gun, which is kind of bit bent here, and yeah, it is.
Okay, that's alright.
So now I guess it's now time to transform him.
There's not much to him to transform.
So to transform him, take the front of the cab and flip it around.
You did that right. There you go.
Like that.
Yep.
And then you stand him up.
Yep.
And
pull out his arms.
Take his arms here and pull them out.
Yep.
So they look like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you just bring his arms up.
Yep.
And this part here is where you would insert this here, which does click in really good.
Yeah.
And to fire it out, you would push on this black button, which will fire it out.
It does fire.
Okay.
Now, that's different. That's different because I do not remember if the spring gimmicks worked in the original Devastators from 1980s.
And I think this gun here that we removed on that sprue sheet there, I think it does work. Yep, it does. it does work on this. And you can, of course, fire it out. But he is supposed to have these guns.
Yeah.
Because that is what he had in the cartoon.
Yes.
These two guns on the top of his head.
Yep.
And there you have Mixmaster in robot mode.
Put his gun in his hand.
And you can have him hold his black gun in his hand.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
And for articulation, real quick, the only articulation you get is the arms can rotate, and that's it. I mean, you can bend his knees if you want to, but not a whole lot. But I do want to get a closer look at the head sculpt, even though it is really sunken in.
Yeah, it's his head has always been inset of his mode.
But here's his head sculpt here. And you do have the silver paint on his face. Oh, too close. There we go. But that's his head sculpt here. And going down to his body, which does have some nice detail work. And if you want to, you can, of course, apply some stickers on this G1 figure and also the others. And he's still, well, he does have a lot of purple on him in robot mode revealed to help break up a lot of this green, which is nice. And he does have some chrome legs here. And yeah, all around, he is still a pretty cool robot move.
He's different, and the G1s, you don't get a whole lot of articulation out of them. That's okay.
And can you hold the combined mode gun in his hand? The answer is yes. Yes, you can.
That's a whole lot of firepower.
So you can have that.
Yeah, he's got it going on.
And like I said, you can have him with the two guns here, or just the one inserted on the top here. Mm-hmm. And they both do fire out really good.
Yeah, no, that surprised me. All the Mixmasters I've always had, the spring never worked, and it never would. So, but it works on this one.
Yes. And that is it for this figure. So we'll be back with the final thoughts.
See you here in a minute.